Good morning, trading world. It is April 13th, 2021, 8:55 a.m. on the East Coast, and this is my pre-market outlook. Boring day. I was expecting a very boring day, just waiting on and trading to get to this bank earnings that kick off on Wednesday, and lo and behold, boom. Vaccine news threatens the market this morning, and we get plenty of activity from that. Barring that, because it seems to be a knee-jerk reaction to the news of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, and there's really nothing more until the talking heads give us the information that they want us to have on the vaccine and what happened. So there's really nothing more to see here until the talking heads start the talking. So back to the themes that will be in play for the rest of the week. Key thing to watch. I have up a 20-day, 1-hour chart of the bonds futures. And with the bond futures, they've been trading in a pretty small range for the last week or so. And we've seen some volume kind of step back into the bonds. So this is going to be a key to watch the rest of this week. We've been in this kind of small range. If you kind of notice here, that's been the range. Top end 157, lower end area 155. And what we're going to look for is a break out of this range. The direction to me really doesn't matter, because either way it's going to offend a sector. On one side you have financials, and on the other side you have tech. Higher or lower, it's going to offend one or the other sector. So just watching for a breakout of this area is going to be key this week. Another thing that's going to be key this week is good news may be bad news, and bad news may be good news when it comes to these earnings. Because you have to realize that we've come so far, and a lot of this news is already baked into the stock price. So what more can we do? So this is another reason that I'm looking for the bank earnings to kind of spark a sell-off of some sort, at least temporary in nature, because everything's already baked into the price. So that, and the only or the most important thing that'll be coming out of earnings that I'll be looking for is future guidance. That's going to play a big role into where we go from here. So also keep in mind the old adage, buy the rumors, sell the news, because that's pretty much what we've done, baking in all this news into the price already. So don't be surprised if they sell the actual news. So that's it for the themes that will play out this week. As for outcomes of today, okay, here we have outcome number 1, which has a 45% probability of happening today. This is the lower probability outcome. It's pretty much where we break through the support area at 410. Breaking through that area opens up a path to 406, and you'll get a bounce here in the 409 area back up into the 410. If this is the case, this will be the time to get short with your high delta puts at this point and wait for a target of at least 406. And that could open even further lower levels at some point later this week. So this is outcome number 1, 45% probability of happening. Here we have outcome number 2, which is a 55% probability of happening. This is the higher probability outcome, is that we hold support at the 410 area, which we already have this morning when the vaccine news hit. And we kind of probe into this 412 area, possibly making a higher high, but we hold tight to this 412, the higher 412 area, and making you could consider a lopsided range day, where we just kind of push or probe into the higher 412 area, but it's all consolidation, where we just basically bounce back and forth, nothing new happening. Everything is pretty much in a wait stance for bank earnings that will happen tomorrow. The other thing that I will probably be doing outside of this, various different bank stocks, I'm going to look to buy premium in the form of gamma irons. That's where you look for something to happen outside the expected range. So that's something that I would probably be looking to do today in anticipation of bank earnings tomorrow. Kicking it off with, I think JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, I think kick off Wednesday. I'm not sure, not exactly sure at the moment, but I know it kicks off Wednesday. So keeping it very simple, these are the two outcomes of the day. Looking for more so consolidation as we wait on banks earnings, and we might continue to get this float up effect that will take us just ever so slightly higher as we wait on earnings. So that's it. That's my pre-market outlook for today. As always, know your risk, and wishing you a profitable day. Have a great one.